Welcome back to my channel. It's Paula, and in this video I'm going to show you how I go from barefaced to this super cute neutral toned glam. Starting off with the Origin's Mega Mushroom Soothing Treatment Lotion. This is to start adding hydration back into the skin, and then following up with the Shiseido Ultimune serum. I'm going to use the Embryolisse face moisturiser. This layers underneath makeup very well. To lock in all that hydration, I'm going to use the Drunk Elephant Marula facial oil, and then to prep for the lips I'm using the Dr. Pawpaw lip balm. Starting off with my micro brow pencil for a nice natural structured brow, filling in the gaps first and then shaping, and then I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer to define the arch. I'm going to prime with the Nars eyeshadow base, and then I'm going to go on top with the Nars eyeshadow stick in Don't Touch. This is really nice and creamy, great for a base for smoky eyes, and I'm going to go over the whole lid and then blend that out with a flat shader brush. I'm going to swipe on another layer just so it's more opaque. For my crease, I'm adding a neutral toned foundation just for a bit more definition, and then I'm going to blend that out using the brown from the Too Faced Natural Nude eyeshadow palette. To set the eyeshadow stick, I'm going to use this pale mauvey shade all over the lid. Then I'm going to use this cooler toned brown along my lash line and add that brown in my crease for a bit more definition. I'm going to do a smoky liner, so I'm going in with the Nars Veneto eyeshadow pencil, and I'm going to just smudge that along with a smudge brush. Then elongate the pencil into the shape of a wing. Onto the base, I'm going to colour correct under my eyes and around my mouth so I have a more even canvas. For foundation, I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, which is full coverage. Very good foundation for oily combination skin. I'm using my hands to pat it in, just so I have a nice, smooth, skin-like finish. With this formula, you need to be very quick because it does set very fast. You need to hydrate a bit more than you normally would. After using hands, I'm going to use my foundation brush to buff it in a bit more. For concealer, I'm going to use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using two shades. The first one is Amande, that's a more natural shade for me. And then I'm going to use Chestnut just to highlight and brighten on the inner corner of my eyes. Blend out the concealer, I'm going to use a medium-sized dense brush. I feel like with this type of brush you get a nice full coverage finish and it's a nice smooth finish. And I'm blending both shades into each other just so the end result is a more cohesive blend. To set the concealer, I'm using my fave, the Huda Beauty Peach Pie, and I'm using a powder puff to really press it into the skin. As soon as I've set the concealer, I'm going to wipe away the powder. I'm not going to bake. For my cream bronzer, I'm going to use the Nars Laguna No. 4 just down the cheeks and on the forehead to add a bit of definition and a sun-kissed bronze, and a bit more definition down the nose as well, and blend that out with a smaller, more defined brush for precision. Then I'm going to set the cream bronzer using the Nars Laguna powder and put that on top. Then setting my foundation with a translucent powder. For blush, I'm using the Nars Mata Hari shade, which is more of a neutral pink. And I'm going to dust that on using the Yachio brush. I'm going to go back in with the Veneto eyeliner and then going to smudge out the bottom lash line. I'm going to finish off the eyes with this nice wispy natural lash. For the lip combo, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lift the Liner in Cross the Line. Super creamy, really nice and easy to work with, and it lasts all day. And I'm going to overline a tiny bit. For the lipstick, I'm using the Nars Lip Pigment in Bad Guy, which is a nice neutral pink. And I'm going to use my fingertips to diffuse the edges a bit more into the liner. And I love the matte finish, but I'm going to add some gloss. To finish off, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth lip gloss with my fingers. And this is the finished look. This is one of my favourite looks to do on myself. Nice neutral toned, soft glam finish. I hope this was actually useful and easy to follow. If it was, please like, share and subscribe.